Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to Challenge Run from the Ashes. Alright, what do we got? We have some repairs being done. Bushwhacker will be up in 3 days, so let's pop that to the top. I don't think there's anything I really need to do to anything. In 5 days, the Bradford, Bushwhacker, and Saracen will be back up. I'm actually kind of tempted to drop the Bradford because I did salvage that whenever I was... I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to. I'm going to stop the work on the Bradford. It has been good for the electronic warfare that it brought, but I'm actually going to scrap it. I salvaged it. It was a medium before I decided to not salvage mediums. So, there we go. And now I'm going to stick to the not salvaging mediums thing. But let's go ahead and get the Dervish and Bushwhacker up. Take a look at them in 3 days. Oh, improved power conduits are done. Nice. We're sitting on a good balance of funds, so that's good. If things continue going well, I think I'm going to bump contract payment down from generous. We have our Bushwhacker. It's very interesting. The AC-10 Kaliyama has no minimum range. So by adding it in with this 12-ton expenditure, we would get 60 damage pinpoint that we could use up to 600 meters. But there's no way that would be replacing like all the weapon systems, and that's definitely not worth it. Yeah, machine gun arrays are just like super efficient weapons. So yeah, we're gonna keep them. That I think is what we're gonna keep it at. The small pirate laser is interesting. 1.5 tons, 2 slots. It is very interesting. Also, apparently does 1 heat per pulse, if I understand that correctly. But yeah, I think I'm good just leaving things as is. Yeah. Yeah. I would actually wait, do I have another X-Pulse? I do have another X-Pulse. I'm going to replace the medium pulse laser clan with the X-Pulse. So, it's a little bit less heat. Oh, actually, it's more heat. Interesting. Why is that? Ah, it was the quick... Okay, it was the quick cell medium Rex laser. That was actually... Yeah, that's the one that's hotter. So... That's what I meant. Because we're in a really hot biome, and if we get into a cooler biome, we can change things around more. But this, you know, there's also an argument to be made for adding some lower heat weapons that I can toggle on and off to control the heat more accurately. For example, dropping the medium clan pulse laser, tossing in a medium laser, and 2 small lasers. Yeah. So whenever we're using our axe attack, or maybe I even do something like that. Something like that, maybe. So what this will do is give us more control over our heat. So we're replacing a 12 heat and 20 heat, so 32 heat worth of weapons, with 18, 3, that's 21, 24, 33. But it's a lot more micromanageable. Because we want to stay toasty. We want to generate heat to keep our TSM on. But then once the TSM's on, we want to keep it active and not overheat. And I think this will let us do that more easily. Arguably, I could also put one of the medium X pulses on the arm for the better accuracy when I'm not meleeing, but I think this might be better. Actually, I will put one on the arm and have the smalls. But then if I melee, do I lose too much heat? Potentially. Again, it's a thing that I can mess with. But I definitely think replacing the clan pulse laser. I could also replace it with a small pirate pulse laser and a small laser. So then the 12 heat is actually split into a 13 heat instance and a 3 heat instance. So I can either have more or less. And keeping the medium Rex laser, something like that could work. Yeah. I can't wait to stick the heavy PPC on him. Ooh. Why would I use... Okay. So instead of a... That is good. Pirate Flamer for 1, and then a medium laser. So that lets me also overheat things. The medium Rex laser actually has damage fall off. Literally down to point blank. So it only does full damage at point blank. And then falls off to 4.5 damage at max range. So if I'm not meleeing, then that's actually terrible. So yeah, I think I will put the other medium X pulse in. So we've got the Pirate Flamer generating 10 heat, the medium laser generating 9, and the medium X pulse generating 18. So that's 37 heat, replacing 32. But it's in 3 weapon systems instead of 2. So I should be able, in theory... You know what, I'm actually going to drop the Beagle Probe to the leg. Medium laser on the arm. Pirate Flamer on the side torso. Because if I don't kill them, if I miss with the hatchet, the heat from the Pirate Flamer and the machine gun arrays will do a lot more work at keeping me safe by overheating them than an extra medium laser. And again, this should be, compared to the 32 heat that I was firing, the 28 should be a little bit more manageable. We'll see how that works. Seems fun. Seems very fun. Alright. The Dervish. I'm actually happy with how the Dervish performed. We had plenty of ammo to last through everything. So I'm actually quite happy with that. I would like Pharaoh and or Indo to be able to get some more oomph out of it. But for now, this is fine. And the multi-track is a lot less effective now. Unless I literally am just like overheating one target and hitting another with like damage. Yep. And Swarm seemed fine. I'm still not exactly sold on it, but it seemed fine. I like the Mag Pulse, Deadfire, and LK, though. That's a fun trio. The Wasp is ready to rock. Medium lasers and a heavy machine gun. Vulture, again, AC2s. All I have right now that I could replace this with is like machine guns, which is not terribly interesting. The Dragoon and Saracen, we'll deal with. There is a world where I take the Pirate PPC and work that in place of some of the other things that are shorter range on the Bushwhacker. But I think that's specifically a world where I have a Radical Proto Double Heatsink kit. I don't think that's going to happen soon. But I am going to buy it. It's 377,000, but it's fun. And I don't see any ammo that's terribly interesting. EC Core plus 3 is not terribly interesting. The large Chem Laser, if I had ammo for it. So 1 bin of ammo and a large Chem Laser is 4 tons for effectively a large laser. It's only 86, I'll buy it too. Why not? Alright. I think that's about it. So in 4 days, everything will be up. Let's do it. AC5 ammo. Yeah, I'll keep the ammo. 3 bins of AC5. If I happen to get some AC5s, that'll be nice. Alright. And 1 turn on the Dragoon. Everything is ready. Saracen I'm very happy with. It has been performing admirably. Like, the only thing I would possibly consider as an upgrade for this would be, like, adding another bin of something other than SRM. Or, like, standard ammo. The Dragoon I was pretty happy with. It is a little bit, softer of a target than I expected, but it did fine. It absolutely did fine. And unfortunately, no PPCs are 1 slot, so that large laser is going to stay a large laser. Unless I wanted to replace it with like a medium pulse laser. Which, I'm pretty sure for energy weapons, I have to pay attention to heat, but nothing else. But I'll just leave a large laser in it. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. Let's get into a mission. Oh, actually, let's check barracks first. Ek. Better sensors or better melee accuracy? Always better sensors, then better melee accuracy. Cool. I get both. Psychosis we're not currently using. We'll figure out what to do with our commander in a bit. Tinker, 6 tactics, +1 sensor roll is always nice. Go down to Wasp. Wasp is flying VTOLs. And our VTOLs care about crit chance. Both of them. The bonus to clustering only really matters if he's flying with the SRMs, but that's cool. And then we have Wisla, who is in our other medium mech. I mean, increased sight and sensors is good on an LRM boat. Yeah, I'll go guts. Reduced chance to punch out. Also, you know, bonus resolve generation, whatever. But yeah, I think guts is also for overheating and stuff, so it's good. But the +1 sensor roll in initiative is going to be really nice. as well as reduced hesitation, and now we have longer sight and sensors, which is good when you're firing LRMs into the dust. Cool. Anything else? So we've got Sarge, I'm not sure what to do with yet. Psychosis, not sure what to do with. Porin, don't know what to do with yet. Boss. Yeah, I just dropped the Bradford, so Boss doesn't have a vehicle. That's fine. Alright. So I'm pretty sure we're at 2.5. So a 5 Chevron battle sounds fun. Let's do it. So we're going a little bit above our... Yeah. Boss, get out of there. And Porin, welcome aboard. Porin actively making the double shot of the AC2 1% more likely to be jammed for the rest of the battle. It's funny. Boss can only pilot battle armor and tanks. So, Sarge? No, actually, let's drop our commander into the Wasp. And if we're gonna do that, let's just see if we can skill our commander up a little bit. Right, if we skill the commander up, we're gonna have to do something. Let's see, what quirks do we have? Our quirks are Reckless, Military, Lucky, and Brave. Sounds like a DACA build to me. Yep. Then you go 5 tactics, get 1 closer to getting 6 tactics. I prefer to be at 6 tactics for just about everyone and everything. So the goal here with Psychosis is to end up with a very recoil-heavy, stealthy thing. Probably running PBCs. Or maybe some like Ultra 20 or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We can always retrain later for 500,000. But for now, this is what we'll run. And yeah, I know that does basically nothing for the Wasp we're about to drop her in. It's fine. It does give the slight increase to accuracy. But hey, you know what? A commander that will ride the death trap into battle is somebody you're much more likely to be loyal to. Yep. Let's do this.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright. Let's go face this drop ship from the local pirate organization. It's not actually a drop ship.
Interface initiated.
It's just a very powerful lance. Or potentially just numerous. There be enemies, is what I say. I see the primary lance. There's the edge of the battlefield. Seems like there's no enemies over here. Are we seriously against just a lance? Just one lance, huh? It's probably good. Like, since I am dropping on a 2.5 times my lance rating mission, it's probably good. We'll take the high ground again. Served us well last time. The audio feels so much louder than last time I was recording earlier today. Regardless,
What's the plan?
Let's see how this goes. I hope the audio isn't just like drowning out my voice. this. Yeah, I just see the one lance. That's a champion. That's a warhammer. That's a rifleman. And that's a quick draw. We're against a heavy lance. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, I will move embrace.
Confirmed.
Did I not? I didn't. I am not in the forest. Whoops. Whoops. So that's a pirate quick draw. Noteworthy. I believe that means it's going to have the pirate jammer. I think that's what that aura is, which is why champion just got ECM jamming. It's 1 and 2 champion, so LB10, medium, smalls, and an SRM6. The warhammer is a 6R, 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers, 2 machine guns, and an SRM6. But the rifleman is, ooh, that's the juicy target right there. Also, my goodness, these guys have a lot of armor.
I await your command.
Alright. Let's, there we go. Jump for 8 embrace.
Take flight.
Yep.
I'm here.
I have a bad feeling that these VTOLs are not long for this world. It's fine.
What can I do for you?
Our commander in the Wasp. This
Going turbo.
is not the op 4 you want to see if you're running around in a Wasp.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Alright. Saracen. Gonna go ahead and get in the mineral field.
How's it going?
And the Dragoon.
Affirmative.
Alright. I am genuinely not sure where to start. So, I guess we'll look at hit chance and armor. Yep. How toasty is he? Not very. Alright, a lot of misses there. How much heat? Oh, and the rifleman has heat. The rifleman has ace pilot. That's good to know. Also, he's toasty. Okay. The quick draw has the least amount of armor. The champion has second least. The rifleman has the most armor, but is also the scariest. And also has the laser AMS, so... yeah. Missiles are going to be less effective against him, and...
Reporting.
Ideally, we will not be in a position where we actually have to face him, really. Okay.
Certainly.
Based on the hit chance previews, the champion does appear to be the easiest to hit for whatever reason. Sure. Swarm, EMP, Deadfire. We'll go Swarm.
Certainly.
In hindsight, should have gone for the Rifleman or the quick draw with the Swarm.
Good to go.
Yeah, the Wasp does not want to go before the other two mechs go.
Waiting on you, Commander.
The Vulture
Advancing.
I'm going to do my best to heat up the rifleman even more. He does appear to have the most heat problems.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, Tinker was also about to... That's fine. Alright. So the champion just firing his
Waiting
LV-10.
for orders.
If I could get into his back, I absolutely would. But since it does not seem possible... I need 11. But yeah, I'll go 10 evasion, slight elevation, and go for the quick draw.
Roger.
Again, the quick draw has the lowest amount of armor. And he has some kind of electronic warfare.
Roger.
I'm gonna miss everything anyway, but can't say I didn't try. Fair enough. Heat. Ah, yeah, the Warhammer's toasty. The Warhammer is very toasty. Ooh, I can actually get the champions back here. Or, with an incredibly high hit chance, I can heat up... I can heat up the Warhammer even more. Go unlinked. Something like that. This is just enough to get the TSM active.
Cry havoc. Confirmed.
Alright. Saracen. Yeah, Saracen. 10 evasion. Directly into the champion's back. Also in cover.
All weapons. Go.
Tandem for the
I hear
potential
ya.
through armor crit chance. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's yeah, let's run in and shoot the quick draw, I guess. Sure. Sure.
Here we go.
I know. I am spreading my shots all over.
What can I do for you?
But it's fine. So we haven't actually hit the quick draw yet. There we go. Just nothing but light mech things. Running around behind a bunch of heavy mechs, hoping to not get crushed. Ow. Which one
Minimal
was that?
damage.
Oh, the
Minimal.
rifleman.
I'm
Yeah, the
here.
rifleman's scary. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're able to keep everything going. Actually gonna swap to Tracer.
On my way.
And we'll see. Yep, that'll do.
Do the math, Chief. Let's target. Farewell, sweet prince.
Yep, that'll do.
Well, What? No.
Alright. Now then. Looks like 8 evasion is the most I can get. So it'll have to do.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the bushwhacker's pretty much just gonna clean house, I think.
You have orders?
Generate a little extra heat. I mean, genuinely,
Have no doubt, it will be done.
I want the Warhammer to shut down. I also do want to start doing some serious damage to the champion. But that Warhammer not getting another shot off, pretty
Target
valuable.
acquired and locked in. Ready to rock.
Alright, Saracen. I really wish I had Ace Pilot. I think instead I will wait until the champion acts. Warhammer. Not firing his PPCs. Still overheating.
Yes, Commander.
Cool. Love to see it. Okay, the Dragoon I can move for 8. Sprint for 10. Yeah, I'll do that. So, if the champion's going to shoot at just about anyone, he's going to put his back where it can be easily accessed.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Cool. Yeah, this is turning out to be a lot easier than I expected. A little bit of control. Heating up the Warhammer. A little bit of maneuverability, backstriking the bigger guys. Alright.
Roger that, Commander.
9 evasion is more important to me than getting a higher hit chance by being within minimum range. Or optimal range. Yep.
I'm on him.
Still just fishing through armor crits.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now, if I understand correctly, the through armor crit chance of the tandem missiles does increase the less armor it has. So, oh no, this is not the. That's not the bushwhacker. That's the wasp. There is no reason at all to melee with the wasp. Then again, if I charge, I cannot charge into his back. Alright. That is the one thing I would have considered. Using the wasp as a little bullet. I mean, so far most of the damage to the champion has been the front. I'll see what happens. Yeah. Right leg and left arm, because the back strikes have been going
Firing everything I've got.
not to the back. Uh-oh. Well, the rifleman no longer has evasion.
Hey.
Ooh. Risk radical heatsink kit. Oh, hello. Okay. Now,
Affirmative.
I think this is about the point where I start double shotting.
You say so.
If I can increase his heat faster,
Good to go.
then he is more likely to shut down faster. Champion, I have no idea what's going on exactly. But I can get to innovation and shoot him. So I will.
Alpha strike.
Now I'm going
How might I
to,
help?
with Dervish, start pounding away at the champion as well.
Moving out.
I was going to try to get the Warhammer to shut down, but I would rather kill everything else and then just pick apart the Rifleman until he hopefully punches out. So, we're going LK.
Confirm.
Nice.
Target's taken a critical hit.
So does that mean both of his legs are open now? Ow!
Damn it! Wounded.
Ah!
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yeah, that was an autocannon shot to the face. Ow. Wow, Warhammer still hasn't shut
Will be
down.
done.
And I guess I will drop one of the X-Pulses. There we go. I will also go Vigilance. Just so that I have a chance of acting before the champion and not letting him shoot me in the back.
I'm going. Engaging. Reporting critical hit.
Cool.
Are there none who can
All right.
for me? Yup.
So now there is the champion with an open arm and an open leg. And the rifleman who is going to be slowly chipped away at. Preferably while also doing a lot of heat
I got
damage.
you.
I'll continue using tandem.
Critical hit.
Cool.
I'm your spaniel.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that.
Hey, let's slip the dog of war. Go time.
Nice.
This just in. Critical.
I hear ya.
Alright. So. We're gonna now shoot him in the side with a couple medium lasers. And a machine gun. Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna use the Wasp to charge the Rifleman if able. That's gonna be fun. Ow.
Wounded.
Ow. Yeah, the Rifleman is scary.
What now?
So...
Moving to position.
start heating him up. Alright. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. That champion is not going down without a fight.
Receiving you.
I can respect that. I could also be annoyed by it, but I will respect it. Cool.
Skipper.
Saracen. Back strikes, please. Now, don't kill him. And don't crit his stuff. Just stress him out a little bit.
Good to go.
Alright. We are going to charge him on the right side.
Moving out. Ah!
Cool. He's unsteady.
Awaiting orders.
He's unsteady, but he's not stressed yet.
As you wish.
So we're gonna hit him with some EMP to scramble his sensors and generate more heat.
Hey, I lost the weapon.
Oh. I think I just stray shot the heck out of my wasp.
Showing minor damage.
Oh no. I just destroyed my own heavy machine gun.
Ready for orders.
Yeah. That wasn't part of the plan. In any case, vigilance, move,
Roger that.
shoot the rifleman, feel silly, switch over to incendiary, light him up,
Firing on target.
emergency coolant system active,
Inflicted some heavy
engine
damage.
crit,
Commander?
punch him in the back.
Coordinates received. Ah!
Standing by.
Shake him up a bit. I can't believe I destroyed my own.
Roger that.
I can't believe I destroyed my very own
Confirmed.
heavy machine gun. That
Ready to rock.
just feels dumb. I shouldn't have done that.
I'm there.
But it's fine. Okay.
You like that? I'm here.
And we're gonna continue shooting him in the back with heat.
Copy. Hope this is enough.
And we're again hitting our wasp, but it's fine.
Yes, Commander. Certainly.
EMP. We're firing 35. We have 50 left.
Locking on target.
Come on.
Good to go.
Alright.
Got it.
Move back. Shoot him with our medium lasers.
Got it.
I'm ready.
Blow off
Got it,
his
Commander.
arm. Generate more heat. Something like that.
Locking on.
Now, obviously, we don't want him to explode.
Let's do this.
Because if he explodes completely, then we lose the radical heatsink kit. Which is the prize, if we can get it.
Moving to position. All weapons are go.
Panicked. Good.
Hey.
Good. Alright. He's still shooting.
Systems holding. Yup. Acknowledge.
So if I blow his arm off, he loses weapon systems.
Firing. hit.
As he loses weapon systems, he should become stressed. As he becomes stressed, he will hopefully punch out. So we have 15 EMP, and then the rest will be dead fire. No, LK. LK's good.
Firing. No more long-range missiles.
Okay.
What? No.
He is panicked, but he is not yet panicking out.
I hope this hurts.
Rotary AC2 destroyed.
Maybe things are looking up. Standing by.
So now I want to hit him from the other side.
Affirmative.
Start working on his other weapon systems.
Engaging.
Now his radical proto double heatsink kit is definitely active and has been for a while. He just destroyed a clan heatsink.
Damage critical.
That's rough.
Waiting for orders.
Emergency coolant system nominal. What kind of crazy... Huh. Well, time to punch him. From the other side.
Affirmative.
It's only 20 damage, but... that's the open side.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And melee does tend to create panic. And panic is good. Okay, I guess I'll spin around and shoot him from the front. I'm honestly surprised that his cooling system is not exploding.
Here we go.
Like, I'm glad. But he has been very hot for very long.
Waiting for orders.
The Dragoon.
On my way.
Try not to stray shot the Wasp.
Taking the shot.
Ooh.
One less target.
That was an ammo explosion.
Mission successful.
Oof. Easy million C-bills. That headshot on the Dervish. See, this is exactly why I had 35 armor. So I took 50 damage pinpoint to the head and didn't lose the Dervish. There we go. Survived with one structure intact. Destroying my own heavy machine gun is kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time. Like, that was completely unnecessary. Luckily, we do have a replacement double heatsink clan. Like, Jump Jet got crit, otherwise we are in good shape with our Bushwhacker. And here we go. Champion, Rifleman, both got pretty well wrecked. There's an ER medium laser, integrated laser AMS. 1.3 armor tech point cost, 1.6 armor C-bill cost. Protects teammates and allies, can fire up to 4 times per round. Deals 2 damage to missiles. 50% intercept chance, and fires up to 50 shots per activation. 10 heat per activation, and a 20% chance to jam. That is super interesting. I'm going to see what else there is before I grab it, but that's definitely going home with me if I... Ooh, Artemis 4. Very nice. So, enables the weapon to fire in Artemis 4 mode. No indirect fire, of course. +1 direct fire accuracy, +1 chance for hits to group on the first location hit. +25% crit chance. +1 damage per missile. -1 damage variance per missile. That's SRM, that's SRM. Requires Artemis ammunition boxes. There's so much good stuff here. I'm very happy. Fire control flak, just 1 evasion ignore. Nothing fancy, just good. Double heatsink. I think that's the first, like, just standard double heatsink I've seen. Rack 2 ammo. Fun. That's 2 bins, which means 90 rounds. So that's enough to fire 6 shot, like, times 6 for 15 rounds. Cool. SRM LK and SRM Artemis ammo. Interesting. Yeah, we wrecked everything. We completely wrecked everything. That's a Bloodhound probe. That's good. Cockpit interface torso mounted. Requires a neural implant. But is good. Is good. Gives, so if you have the neural implants, it gives you Ace Pilot. Gives you a bunch of extra evasion, night vision, reduced stability damage, etc., etc. It does replace the cockpit and the gyro, though. So these are bonuses in place of whatever the gyro and cockpit would otherwise give. That's really cool. Tracker sensors, good if you're firing at range. So if I get that randomly, I'm not going to pick it priority, but if I get that randomly, then I will probably be putting it on the Dervish. Because, yeah, I can control a little bit what short range is using different ammo types. So, once again, no proto. No radical proto double heatsink kit. Yeah, the heat was a mistake. I should not have been heating him up like that because I forgot he was running ammo. His ammo just cooked off. Like, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I think it was a crit. Never mind. I think I got a crit on an ammo bin. Regardless, still a lot of good stuff. Definitely taking the Artemis attachment. Taking the Indo. Taking the Pharaoh. Taking the fire control flak. That would be it, though. Indo and Pharaoh are a lot easier to come by than a cockpit interface torso mount. Oh, there's so many things I want here. I'm tempted to take the Rack 2 ammo. Just so that if I get a Rack 2, I can run it. Rip my heavy machine gun that I destroyed myself. There's also an MML5. Interesting. I'll be very happy if I get the case too, but I'm not going to pick it as a priority pick. There's also a Bloodhound probe. That is so good. Like, that is so incredibly good. Hard decision. I am going to get a good bit of what else is left. So I think I'm going to roll on the ammo, and I'm going to take the Bloodhound. Even though, I will say, the SRM ammo would be an immediate upgrade. At least the LK would be an immediate upgrade. I could just put it on the Saracen. That does have value. Just getting +1 accuracy for the SRM 12 that I'm running. But this is long-term investment rather than immediate power. So we got 3 champion parts, 1 quick draw part, 1 rifleman part. The ER medium, so the integrated laser, we got the MML5, Artemis attachment, we got the case 2, and we got fire control standards, we got the tracker sensor, standard, and we got the Rack 2 ammo. I am so happy with those results. It's just a shame I destroyed my own heavy machine gun. 130,000 C bills of repairs. That's fine. I think I am immediately going to stop work on the Dervish. Because I am immediately putting in... Where is it? The tracker sensors. The Artemis 4 attachment, I would need Artemis 4 ammo to use. But once I have Artemis 4 LRM ammo, and I have, Ferro or Indo to drop my weight, I will 100% do that. I'll also probably put Case 2 in the side torso with all the ammo. Probably good. Do I actually put the fire control flak? I think I might. No, I don't think I have a fire control in... Yeah, in the Bushwhacker, I don't think I have a fire control. But yeah, 35. That allows you to take 51, repair everything. That allows you to take 50 damage with 1 health left. That's the only reason we didn't lose the cockpit in one shot. Pop that up to 20. Pop those up to 20. Pop that up to max. Yep. That is the current build. Bushwhacker. We need to replace a clandable heatsink. Cool. Repair everything. Only got 3 spares. That wasn't maxed. So, how much over am I? 0.12. .25. Requires one reserve slot. Where's the reserve slot? I'm kind of confused. Ah, there it is. Now, it does generate heat. So I don't think this is actually the mech I want to put that on. If I just max all armor, how close am I? I can replace that medium with a small. It's primarily there so that I can, use it to add a little bit of extra heat control. But it doesn't work as well as the medium laser. Is there something else to spend half a ton on? Not that I could think of. Alright, fire control flak. Yes. I'm pretty sure the fire control flak also works on melee attacks, so that's really fun. And then... That's 3 slots. Yeah. The Bloodhound probe I would have to, put in the arm. That's just silly. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for half a ton. So I will just toss the medium laser back on and drop. I have an XL engine, so losing either side torso drops the mech anyway. There we go. Now, I think I did get shot in the head for 60 damage. No, I got shot in the head for less than 20 damage. But I could have gotten shot in the head for 60 because I think I had max head armor. But this is better, I think. The odds of them hitting head is much lower. Alright. Done. Vehicles. I mean, it generated heat. It did generate heat. I do have a full AC tube in. So I'm going to do that. I'm glad I got the Rack 2 ammo. But yeah. Now I have more shots of AC2. Not like it really matters, but in the event that it ever does. Ah, the Wasp. Yeah. With the busted heavy machine gun. Oh well. I can replace the busted heavy machine gun with a regular machine gun and a full bin of ammo. Although I'll probably put a side torso. Wait, was I rocking full? I was rocking full armor, huh? Cool. Most of the damage that was done to this thing was from the charge itself. And ooh, actually, hold on. Nah. I could convert the Wasp into just a single large laser. Which is hilarious, and I'm going to do it. Just a large... never mind. See, for some reason, I was thinking it was 4 tons. Which I could have made work. Yeah. That one went there. That one went there. Yeah, I'll just go machine gun. Give it some regular machine gun ammo. I mean, if the ammo explodes in the side torso, it's going to travel to the center. If it explodes in the leg, it might travel to the center anyway. Could give it case. Case is 0.5. That's so much. That's so much tonnage. Oh, wait. No, it's just heat damage and stability. Yeah. Case... Nope, not blood armor. Case 2. Case 2 keeps it from dealing... causes it to only deal 5 points of damage. That's why Case 2 is good. Put it in the side torso with all of the ammo. And then not worry whenever the ammo gets crit. Okay. Oh. It had Case 2. I crit the ammo. The ammo exploded. The case prevented the damage but didn't prevent the heat. The heat overheated. The ammo cooked off. All the ammo exploded. Then the mech exploded. Or some of the ammo exploded. Then the mech exploded from the heat. I think that might be what happened. I'm just guessing at this point. But, yeah. It has put into perspective exactly how difficult it is to get a radical. Hopefully soon. Also, hopefully, I will be able to build something that's a little bit less splashy. Like, I'd love to use those PPCs in something soon. But for now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.